First and best exercise of the day. This movement is freaking badass.
One of my favorite reasons for doing this is just building up.
And I can just feel all these little micro tears in my lats. I freaking love it.
I'm a short shit, so Tyler, come help me out, lift this bad boy up.
You feel a lot. What is that? This has none of that.
22.5.
Oh, don't skip this one, whatever you do. We got a killer bonus for you. Is working your freaking back. What's up, guys? Today we are going to be smashing some back, one of the biggest areas of our entire upper body, and we're going to show you our 3 favorite movements on how to do so. We're going to throw a little bonus in the end for you too. Let's get to it. Did you catch what I said there in the end? Don't forget to stick around to the end because we got a killer bonus for you. So our first and best exercise of the day is the frickin' seal row. If you haven't done this exercise, check this bad boy out.
Oh yeah, so one of my favorite reasons that we do the seal row here is I had lower back surgery a couple years ago. So if you have any back injuries, sciatica, or anything preventing you from kind of really doing like a deeper hinge movement like a deadlift, this is a great one because it takes all the hip hinging out, but takes a lot of stress off of your lower back, as I'll show you right here. I'm a short shit, so Tyler, come help me out, lift this bad boy up. All right, teamwork makes the dream work. So as you can see, like I said, you take a lot of hip movement hinging out of here. So what you're gonna do is when you row up, you're kicking your feet up at the same time and really squeezing that lower back and your hamstrings coming up on each rep. But I feel no strain in my lower back at all compared to if I was to do a deadlift for, say, you'd feel a lot. What is that?
All right, I'll try not to geek out too hard here, but the seal row is my frickin' favorite back exercise, and here's why. Because it's like a half isolation, half compound movement. And I don't know if that's technically possible, but I'm gonna tell you why, because you're technically braced against this bench here, okay? So you really get to focus on just the rowing movement and working your back, but it's also a compound exercise, okay? You're able to use a heavy load and a good amount of weight to where you're gonna overload the back and really stimulate it to grow. But unlike a bent over row where you have to keep yourself supported and focus on all these other elements of incorporating your core and stabilizing with your legs, this has none of that. So check this out. It's a full row movement, but you are braced against this bench, so all you have to focus on is working your frickin' back.
Seal time. The face is matching the voice.
Stop it. I need full range of motion.
I got it.
You struggle, Buster. All right, last set, best set down. There you go, get that, there you go. Get the bar to touch the bottom of that bench. There we go. That's full range. Now he's doing a freaking seal impression. Coach Deb can attest to this, but I knew I was feeling like a badass during those sets because we had the pink clips on, baby. Here, Deb, catch this too. Guys,
caught it.
No, the only weight you can throw in the gym, the only, is a 2.5 pounder. Don't do it with any others, not even the 5s, only the 2.5s. Safety first.
22.5. Oh, gotcha.
If you're having half as much as fun as we are, go ahead and give us a like on this video. All right, exercise number 2, don't skip this one, whatever you do, because this is one of the only lat movements that isn't pull down or pull up variation, but it really tears the lats up and gives you that wide appearance. The dumbbell pullover, okay? So you really want to act like you're like holding a pizza box almost, if that makes sense. I keep my fingers off the dumbbell, and I really like to focus on keeping the weight in my palms so that I come back and really hinge from the lats, okay? I'm not trying to use my arms during the movement. I'm just using them to support the dumbbell, and I'm gonna hinge from the lats, come down, get a good stretch, and pull from the lats. So I get to right over my face, keep that tension, come right back into the movement. I can just feel all these little micro tears in my lats. I freaking love it.
All right, so Tyler just gave some great tips.
One of my favorite reasons for doing this is just building up better shoulder mobility. So doing this exercise, it's a lot of lats and a lot of triceps. You're also working in this movement too, which usually restricts people from being able to do like overhead type movements to the full range of motion. So this is gonna give you a great stretch, just strengthening and giving you better mobility to strengthen those weaknesses that you might have to help with those overhead presses that you might not be able to fully be able to do. Plus I got little lats so I can grow. Pizza box. You know, the great thing about this movement is just helping with the range of motion.
All right, the lat pull down, baby. We just pre-fatigued with the dumbbell pullover, so these are gonna be that much more of a doozy. You know what I'm saying? My tip on the lat pull down is, one, I like to face my chest up towards the ceiling, kind of like I'm doing an upside down row. And this is gonna allow me to really tuck my back underneath my body and isolate, okay? If you're out here, there's so much more room to like pull your arms into the movement, but if you're tucked up and you're facing the ceiling, your lats are forced to do most of the work here. Scapular retraction, you can see here, I'm all the way up. If I just shrug down a little bit and engage my lats before the movement, they're forced to do the work that much more. So if you're really trying to target your lats, you really have to incorporate that mind-muscle connection that we've mentioned many times here on the Instashred channel to really get them to respond and grow.
I'll give you a big tip right here. But all right, so when we're doing a lat pull down here, a lot of people will just come and they just start pulling down. What you want to do is get some scapular retraction here. So as you can see, you want to pull down and put your shoulder blades together. So it's down and back. As you can see, there's a big difference from here just pulling down and pulling back and then pulling down, because you're going to feel it so much more in your lats and your back when you have a little bit of scapular retraction before just pulling the weight straight down, and you're just going to get a bigger bang for your buck.
Hey, let us know how we're doing on these tips today. If these lat and back tips are making sense so far, comment down below, lats.
All right, Tyler, what's a total random song? All right, a lot of the same principles go into this movement with scapular retraction, pulling down, having your head back, pulling it down to your chest and really squeezing at the bottom to feel in those lats in your upper back.
All right, with the close handle or the D handle, the close grip pull down, whatever you want to call it, this movement is freaking badass. And here's why. Because this thing is an upside down row, similar to the wide grip lat pull down, but now we get to smash more of the rhomboids in the middle back. Okay, there's a lot of pieces to our back. And so with this movement, we're gonna pull it down to our chest and really squeeze. We're gonna hit lats, rhomboids, some traps in here, the whole 9 yards. So this movement, tuck that chest up to the ceiling, okay? You don't wanna be down here, because you're gonna use a ton of arms, once again, just like the wide grip lat pull down. So really throw that chest up towards the ceiling, look up, and drive that thing down and through your body.
That full stretch at the top, look at that. You're 7 for Devin.
If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you want more personal help or have any fitness, nutrition questions that you want personally answered from Tyler or I, text this number right here and we will respond personally to you with our answers.